And we're back for another episode. In this episode, we're going to be carrying on the story of Shadowbringers. And as always, hello from Mithrie. So we are here in Ilmeg at 19.4, and we need to talk to Y Lad. The quest is called The Elder's Answer. So Y Lad looks a satisfied Numu. There's nothing like honourable work. Thanks again for giving me the opportunity. Oh, I should mention that Elder Wide Ankh returned a moment ago. If you seek them out, I dare say they'll have tidings for you. Interesting. Okay, I guess we'll see. We're going to get closer to unlocking the castle. I have no idea when, where, how, etc. But I guess we will see. Okay, here's Wide Ankh. So, there you are. I'm informed that you've been an excellent patron to our people. For that, you have my thanks. Now then, you will be pleased to hear that we've come to a decision regarding the scepter. If you will gather your companions, I will deliver our answer. Before I begin, please allow me to express my gratitude for your kind patronage. Having been deprived of purpose for so long, our people are overjoyed at being able to serve again. On the matter of the stone scepter. During our deliberations, we were forced to concede that we will never have the power to deal with our fallen monarch. We can release Titania neither from the castle nor from the torment. In light of this, we have decided to entrust their fate to you. Take it, the stone scepter of the Numo. That makes 3 relics. One more and we can arrange a meeting with the warden. Ere you continue your quest, allow me to enlighten you as regards your foe. Know that Titania is not a name but a title bestowed upon one chosen to lead the pixies by the grace of nature. This leader, upon Ilmeg's founding, arose as ruler of all Fey folk to bring order to our righteous kind. In our turn, we Fey folk render our blessing onto nature, onto water, wood and wind, that our king might be further empowered. Though they are become a sin eater, their powers remain unchanged. When you face them, be prepared to face the full fury of nature. Oh dear, is there anything else that we should know? Anything else? Only that if you feel unready for the challenge, and none here would blame you for it, you're welcome to remain among us a while longer. After all, I myself have yet to enjoy your patronage, and who knows when I will next have the chance? We would see that you are comfortable, of course, and do all in our power to make you feel at home. Oi. Honestly, I look away for one moment and every fairy and their nonsoul tries to steal my sapling from me. This is my sapling, mine, do you hear? Not yours and not the Fuas. And anyone who so much as thinks about trying to seduce her will wish they hadn't. The final relic is a pair of shoes wrought of crystal. They are held in the Armoro safekeeping at the settlement Wolfdorf. I beareth mentioning that these Armoro are unlike those which have theretofore encountered, owing to a peculiarity of evolution. They are capable of speech, and thus we might negotiate with them as we have the Fey folk. Though it saddens us to see you leave, we wish you well on your way. When you arrive in Wolkerdorf, seek out the largest Omro. His name is Sato, and he is their leader and the bearer of the relic. cool. Right, so thankfully we actually already unlocked the teleport when we were heading towards the cave. So we can teleport straight there. So let's go. Okay, so I did wonder why this town was in such disrepair. There's an Aether current there. I wonder if we'll fix this town. Okay, here we go. An enormous armorer slumbers peacefully. Sato. Odd bird? Oh, forgive me, I was having a dream. Seldom do men visit. What brings you to our village? Did I hear you alright? You desire the crystal shoes, that you may comfort the Light Warden? Or confront, sorry. No, you mustn't think such thoughts. Even if you are indeed immune to the light's corruption, as you claim, vanquishing the king will bring you naught but sorrow. Forget this folly. Return whence you came. While we appreciate your concern, we have no choice in the matter. Will you not reconsider? Come, my friends, let us leave him with his thoughts. Tis harder by far to change the minds of they who mean well than they who mean ill. Forgive me, but I'm not sure I understand. And little wonder, 'tis the first time thou hast set foot here. 'Twould behoof you all to learn something of the nature of this community. I think, and there is no surer way than to speak with its members. In such wise, we will come to understand Sato's reason for refusing us, and I hope gain an insight into how he may be yet persuaded. So I bid ye seek out the armorer and make yourselves known unto them. A gentle touch shall suffice by way of greeting. Okay, so let's go talk to each one. First, let's talk to Rispa. So it says we have to pet him. So, pet. So, how long has it been since I last felt a man's touch? I cannot help but be reminded of my master's hand. He was a knight of Voba, a noble and a valiant soul. But like so many others, he died fighting the Sin Eaters. Though he is long departed, I remain in this land out of respect for his memory. Okay. So next, let's go talk to Io An. I don't know, I feel like I want to use my crafting skills to repair this town. If only that was an option. So, pet. So, that tickles. Enough. I never had a master. I'm not accustomed to it. Not that I dislike your kind, you understand. On the contrary, we armorer were bred to be fond of men. In the beginning, we were, all of us, mindless beasts. Then a mage of Ronka gave us the gift of intelligence, that we might better serve our masters. After that empire fell, those with the gift eventually died out. On rare occasions, however, we are born with the seed of our ancestors in us. If we live long enough amongst men, this seed may quicken, restoring the power of speech to us, amongst other things. So it was with me, though I never had a master, as I told you. Okay, next. Let's talk to Nibus. The same pet. So, yeah, what's happening? Why am I being patted? It's wonderful. Seldom do we have the chance to enjoy the attentions of men. Your kind are loath to come here for fear of the Fae folk. Okay, but then we are Fae folk too. When first we made our home here, we swore an oath to the Fairy King, you see. 'Tis easy to forget sometimes. Interesting. Okay, let's talk to Urianger. I don't know, maybe they'll have to get the pixies to help out. That has peered into the hearts of armor, I take it. Then thou canst not choose, but see the intense and abiding love they bear for men. It is out of concern for our welfare, and not scorn, that Sato seeketh to dissuade us from confronting their king. Yet, confront the king we must, and to that end we must needs have the crystal shoes. Cool, that's complete. Okay, the next quest is called A Resounding Roar. Urianger's brow is furrowed in thought. Mithrie, might I prevail upon thee to confer with Sato in private? The task of slaying the Light Warden will ultimately be thine, and it is for thee, I believe, that he worrieth most. Tell him of thy many great deeds, spoken in earnest. Thy words may yet move him to change his mind. Okay, let's try. So, you have spoken with my brethren? Then you see it not out of scorn that I deny you the relic. I simply cannot bear to see men fight and die, not anymore. None of us can. To lose one who has placed a gentle hand on us, even once, fills our hearts with untold sorrow, as my brothers and sisters will readily attest. Something I must do? I'll win, don't worry. Okay. What am I to make of such declarations? Tell me, why do you wish this? This land is no longer man's to fight for, nor will your doing so compel the Fae folk to change. And in order to obtain the other relics, you already have paid the due price. Not more is owed. Why then would you risk all to face our fallen king? Save the world to keep a promise to my friends, to do what no one else can. What did you say? The very words, could it be mere coincidence? Very well, you may believe what you say, but we shall see if you have the strength to do it. Zinnias have been prowling the area of late. Prove yourself against them, and I will consider giving you the relic. See that you are well prepared, then meet me in the clearing to the east. There I will lure out the fiends, that you may slay them. Okay, so let's see how far we have to go. Okay, so we have to go to Sato now. So once we get to Sato, we will continue. Okay, so we made it to Sato. Let's summon our Chocobo, if we have a fight. So let's talk to him. So I will use my voice to lure out the Sin Eaters, as I once did when I hunted with an old friend. A feeble cry for the ravenous, a mighty roar for the territorial. I still remember the tricks. But come, we begin at your signal. So ready then? Very well. Here we go. I mean, give me a challenge at least. I spoke too soon, did I? Okay, so almost there. Next. Let's see if there's any more mobs. Nice. There we go. Speak with him again. So you made short work of those creatures, I will not deny it. I have seen enough. Let us return to Wolekdorf. Okay, so let's teleport back quickly. I don't know why, I just feel the need to save my Aetheryte tickets, I just haven't used them. Literally since A Realm Reborn, I just haven't used them at all. Okay. Let's go. So, by the ease with which you slew those Sin Eaters, I see that you are capable. However, I still require time to think, and if you would be willing, there is a favor I would ask of you. Okay, let's complete. Memento of a friend. Sato would make a personal request of you. So this is not a test of your strength or a personal request. Please hear my tale. A while ago I fought Sin Eaters who had wandered into Ilmeg. In the heat of battle I dropped a prized possession, a medallion. Of all the places that it shall fall, it was Long Mirror Lake. We Amuro are not fond of water. We certainly cannot dive very deep. I briefly entertained the thought of turning to the Fuath, but they are more likely to keep my medallion out of mischief than return it to me. I had despaired of retrieving my treasure, but having seen what you are capable of, and perhaps you'll be able to find it. While I ponder your request for the shoes, will you not go and search for my medallion? If it should elude even you, I will accept that it is gone forever. Fair enough. So I need to go all the way over there. So let me go over there, and then we will continue. Okay, so we made it to the area we need to go. So there, I have to dive down. If you don't know or can't remember how to dive down, on PC it's Control Spacebar. I don't know what it is with a controller. So let's go. Let's see if we can find it. Remember as well that you can actually mount on the water, which does help. Let's see if we can find this thing. Is that the medallion? There it is. Okay, so let's return now to Sato. Let's go. I'm sure for a lot of you, like, you would have forgotten about control spacebar. But whatever. Let us go. So Sato is right there. So, you are returned. How fared your search? It's a golden medallion. It said, despite its age and prolonged submersion, this golden medallion still retains its luster.
Ah, my medallion! You found it! Oh, I know not how to thank you. It is my most treasured possession. A gift from a dear departed soul. He was a traveler, and together we journeyed to the ends of the world and back again. When I was young. In those days, I could not speak. But we found joy in each other's company nonetheless. Oh, the memories. This medallion he found during an adventure. Fashioned it into a necklace for me, his partner in crime. I had not the words to tell him then, but it filled my heart with pride. I was so happy. His name was Artbert, and he was my friend.
Artbert, thou sayest?
Everyone blamed him for the flood, him and his comrades. Some few spoke up for them, of the many whose lives they had touched. But as the years went by, their voices were drowned out by those who only uttered the adventurers' names as a curse. It was too much to bear, and so I left behind men and their lies, and came to this place. Artbert was a trusting soul, constantly being drawn into the troubles of others. Yet in spite of this, he never thought twice when he saw someone in need. He always tried to help. It was no different then. The world needed heroes. It needed him. And yet, he was a good man. He deserved to be happy. I wish I could have told him that, at least.
I'm sure Albert knows how you feel.
You remind me of him. Your kindness. When we Amaro were created, we were granted the ability to perceive souls. Thus did we recognize our masters. That ability has long since faded from our kind. But due, perhaps, to my reversion, I can see your soul. Faintly, but surely. It is reminiscent of Artbert's. Strikingly so. Of course, you are you and no one else. We are defined not by the soul we are born with, but the path we walk. Nevertheless, I cannot help but feel that this is more than mere coincidence. Which is why I will place my faith in you. The relic. It is yours.
There's trouble! Terrible trouble!
Eek.
Has something happened at Akht-la Ormh Inn?
Together with the twins, we were playing tricks on some nasty mortals to stop them from setting foot in Ilmeg. At first they ran off screaming, which was lots of fun. But then a scary, bony, wrinkly old mortal came along and spoiled everything. None of our tricks seemed to work on him, which is no fun at all. And now they're getting closer and closer.
Ranjit. If he manages to find his way in, all our efforts will have been for naught.
As thou sayest. Should we be discovered ere our mission here is complete, and the Light Warden yet liveth, our task will be rendered nigh impossible. If we are to prevail, we must needs divide our forces. Thus do I propose the following. Whilst thou salliest forth to meet with the Light Warden, we shall join in the effort to obstruct the trespassers. Should we succeed in staying their advance, all the better. Yet even should we fail, if we can but delay our enemy's arrival long enough for thee to secure victory, our plan may still be deemed a success.
So the moment the lights go out, we all beat a hasty retreat, yes?
Let me come with you. I have the blessing too.
No, Mithrie. You'll only get on the foot. Now come.
I wish there were more I could do. Please be careful.
Interesting. Okay, so the next quest is called Akht-la Ormh Inn. And we'll get an Aether Current, so I guess we'll be able to unlock flying in Ilmeg. So Sato would wish you well on your way. So forgive me, it seems my indecision has cost you precious time. But I am convinced that you will triumph. To the south, you will find the bridge to Lei Gaia. As the bearer of the 4 relics, the gate to the castle will open for you. Okay, cool. Alright, so we need to go to the castle. It's a little bit of a way off, so once we get there, we will continue. Okay, so we're here at the entrance to the castle. So we're not quite at the destination yet, but I just wanted to share this journey. So let's go up these steps. Let's try not to fall off. Okay, so ignoring those mobs. So there's the castle. We waited a long time to come here. Right, so wonder if we can actually do any fishing there. Okay, so let's see if this mob comes all the way. Nope, it doesn't. It's a destination. There we go. So the gate has recognized you bear all 4 relics. The seal is broken. All that remains is to enter the castle and confront Titania, being bereft of reason and mercy. It is sure to be a ferocious battle, but if anyone can bring an end to our king's torment, it is you. Yet know this, my adorable sapling. Though we Fae folk may appear to live unfettered lives, there are still laws that bind us. To take back as much as it is taken, to create as much as is destroyed, to give as much as is received. In all things, balance must be preserved. The same will be asked of you. But worry not. Come what may, your beautiful branch will ever be at your side. Okay, so the Dancing Plague is now accessible. Okay, so let me just quickly take a look. So this is a trial, I guess. 73, the Dancing Plague. Okay, so in the next episode, pardon me. In the next episode, that's what we will do. So anyway, guys, if you like that episode, you like that sneeze, be sure to give it a thumbs up. You can watch a random video over there. You can watch the latest upload down there, or you can click down here to subscribe. Thank you, guys. Bye bye.